Hey guys, what's up? I'm recording this to put ahead of this video that I made. I was at Walmart the other day and I noticed that the Disney Infinity figures had been marked down and clearanced out. So, I had always been interested in these figures and I decided to grab a few and make a video out of it. But the video didn't turn out as well as I had hoped. I'm not really set up to record unboxings and things like that, and my hands got in the shots a lot of the times, and I tend to ramble like I'm doing right now. But I decided to upload the video anyway. I've split it into 3 parts. The first one is about the Star Wars guys, which you're about to watch right now, and then there's a second part of the Star Wars one, and one for the Marvel guys. This is one of the first videos I've had time to work on, and I'm a little rusty. My newer videos are going to be a lot more effort put into them. I'm going to try and make them as good as possible, but this was just a fun distraction, and I felt like sharing something that I personally was interested in and excited about with you guys. So if you're one of those people that likes watching a grown man open toys, then hope you enjoy it. Opening these guys up, I have 2 that are already out of the box. So let's take a look at them. First one I got here is, there he is, Obi-Wan. It's actually prequels Obi-Wan, or probably more likely the Clone Wars cartoon Obi-Wan. I actually went to GameStop to look for these. They were having a sale on their Disney Infinity figures, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to clear out their inventory, because I went to a couple of different GameStops and Obi-Wan here was the only one I could find. There was one store with a bunch of Anakins and one Olaf, but yeah, I decided to pick up this Obi-Wan. It looks pretty good. I'm actually thinking about picking up a second Obi-Wan so that I can get some model paint and make this one into a Ridge Tridge Obi-Wan, paint his hair gray. And so I'd have both versions of Obi-Wan, That's something for the future. And here we have the Fat Man himself, Boba Fett. You can see there's a lot of details on these Disney Infinity guys that I really like. Boba Fett's got his blaster and his little missile backpack that he's known for. And I don't know how well you guys can see that, but he's actually got his little signature dent in his helmet. It's actually, molded in there. And of course he's got his Mandalorian symbol on his shoulder. So if you know what a Mandalorian is, you've been spending way too much time on the Star Wars Wikipedia like I have. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about these Disney Infinity guys, and why I decided to collect them even though the game was discontinued. It's the detail on these figures. I mean, as a Star Wars fan, I see all this stuff that they paid attention to detail on this Boba Fett. They got the dent in the helmet. They got the Mandalorian symbol. So, I think these are really cool. And, even if no new content is coming out for the game, these figures are still really cool, and they'll still work with the game that's out now. So, to me that makes it worth collecting. Alright, but enough fooling around. I know what you guys came here to see. You want to see me open up these new guys. So, without further ado, and boom, we got Han Solo. It's been so long since I've got the chance to open up a new toy. Let's go ahead and savor this moment. Alright, enough savoring. Let's dig in. Ah, yeah, nothing like that noise. Boom. Let's see. Get him out of here. Han Solo. Alright, so you guys can see. You see? It's got Han Solo. It's got his blaster. I'm sure a bigger nerd out there knows the name of it. It's like the model DH-44 or something like that. You know, leave it in the comments if you know. Every little piece of Star Wars' lore has been mapped out by somebody somewhere. That's what I mentioned, the Star Wars Wikipedia. So, yeah, it's got the details on here. It's got things and the Star Wars fans would notice, like Han's little belt buckle. It's got that smuggler's smug face on it. It's really cool. Alright, let's grab another one. You know, where would Han Solo be without his heterosexual life partner, Chewbacca? So don't open that guy up. I didn't mention it last time, but each one of these guys comes with this little card with a picture on it, and it has a download code if you bought the PC version of Disney Infinity, which kind of strikes me as odd. I mean, why not make it so that the gamepad plugs into a PC? I mean, they're USB. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's part of why they went out of business. I guess I'll hang on to these cards. Maybe make a collage of them. Well, let's take a look at this figure. Oh. Jeez. This guy's in there good. Hold on a second. There he goes. Boom. Chewbacca. You know, this guy looks pretty cool. One thing I've noticed about this one is that he doesn't have as much detail in his fur as he could have. There's a lot of flat surfaces here, whereas, you know, they made an amiibo of Donkey Kong, and you can see the little molding has little lines for his fur in there. So you know they could have went the extra distance and done that with this Chewbacca, but you know, otherwise Chewbacca looks pretty good. He's got his gun here, which again, if you're a big Star Wars fan, you know is called a bow caster, I think. I don't know. Someone's gonna make fun of me in the comments for that one. But got his little snarling face. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm probably gonna have to give you guys a up close of most of these guys' faces, so that you could see that each one actually has a distinct expression, which I think is cool. So yeah, Chewbacca. Alright everybody, it's time to unlearn what we have learned with Yoda. Now this Yoda is the figure that I really wanted the most. Back when these figures were full price, if I was ever going to get one, I'll probably get this Yoda. Yoda is one of my favorite characters from the series. You know, he's an old man. He's 900 years old. He's seen everything. He always knew the right thing to say, when to say it. Alright, let's get him open. Come here, little... Boom. I got this card dealie. Set that aside. Right, Yoda. it's hard to tell from this toy since Yoda's 900 years old, but I believe this is prequel Yoda, because he's got his lightsaber here, his little tiny baby lightsaber for his Yoda-sized hands. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is prequel Yoda, but you know, Yoda's cool no matter what movie he's in. You know, every scene, I'm not one of those people that, you know, completely hates the prequels. I know they had the problems, but you know, every scene Yoda was in the prequels was better than every other scene. Yoda should have been there to, you know, announce the pod race. Young Skywalker in the lead, he is. That would have made it a million times better. So, you know, I might actually take this Yoda and put him next to my my Mewtwo amiibo and have them battle with their minds. Yeah, I'm really glad I got this Yoda. And yeah, I'll show you guys in a minute their little expressions on their faces, but Yoda's got this little determined expression. Like, fuck with me, you should not. Alright, so that's Yoda. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We got Darth Vader. But this is another cool one. This Darth Vader is part of the reason I decided to grab these while they were on clearance. So let's open them up. Wow, that is cool. You know, just like the rest of the figures, they've all got their little details on them. Darth Vader has his little chest dealy, his torso light bright, as Emperor Palpatine would put it. You know, that keeps him alive. He's got the gloves, and he's got his red Sith lightsaber, because all Sith have a red lightsaber. Don't know what that's about. Oh, actually, I do know what that's about. If you guys want to hear it, I just remembered that. You see, in Star Wars, inside every lightsaber is a crystal that you can only get from this holy Jedi. There's a planet where these crystals are, and at least in the pre-Disney continuity, there was this planet where every Jedi would go to make their lightsaber, and that would be part of their transition from Padawan to Knight. And you would choose a crystal, and you would build your own lightsaber, and it was part of your, you know, rite of passage to become a Jedi Knight. But the Sith have red lightsabers because red crystals are the only ones that can be created artificially. So they don't have to go to that planet that's full of Jedi to get a crystal there. And so, you know, like I said, every aspect of Star Wars has been mapped out by somebody, so that explains why all the Sith have red lightsabers. At least, you know, in the pre-Disney continuity, because once Disney bought the rights to Star Wars, they erased a lot of that expanded universe stuff. So there's no way to know right now for sure if that's still the thing. I know that in Rogue One, they actually went to that planet where the crystals are. I can't remember the name of it because a lot of that movie was really forgettable. But the Empire was stealing all those crystals to make the Death Star laser. You know, spoilers if you haven't seen Rogue One. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Darth Vader. Yeah, this Darth Vader is so cool. He's got the cape and everything. He's got his hand out like he's gonna have to choke a bitch. He's like, I told you to destroy every planet in the system with sand. You know how I feel about sand. Yeah, really cool. The only thing I would have changed was, if you look at the Ant-Man figure, He has little red eyes that are see-through. I would have kind of tried to give something like that to Darth Vader. I would have done something like that. But anyway, cool figure. I can't wait to see what Darth Vader can do in the video game proper when I get all that set up, and I'll make a video of me playing that game for you guys. But even without the game, this is a really cool figure of Darth Vader. Might even display this someday when I have room to display all my game stuff. So, cool, Darth Vader. Alright, and rounding off my Ridge Tridge collection is this big old box. Brother and sister duo, Luke and Leia. Interesting thing about this big box is that each individual figure was on clearance for $3, but these big boxes were on clearance for $6 because there's 2 figures inside. Essentially meaning I got this little playset thing for free. And it's you set that on the thing, and it gives you a new area and new levels for the characters to play in the Disney Infinity game. So, that'll be cool. I'll have to see what the Death Star area unlocks and what characters I can use in it. Let's get this bad boy open. I didn't notice that before, but apparently this set is called Rise Against the Empire. Before the dark times. Before the Empire. Start out with, I'll go ahead and show you guys this thing. It is a what Disney Infinity calls a play set. Like I mentioned a little earlier, it's a little set of levels and I believe a new area for the toys to play in. You set this on the little disc reader to do that. So here we got Princess Leia. She's got her cinnamon bun hairdo from episode 4. Iconic at this point. Looks good. Not a lot of details on Leia. She was just wearing this white dress, but she's got her blaster here, which unlike Han Solo's blaster, I could not begin to tell you what model blaster Leia carries, but cool figure. Second favorite Disney princess right here. If you want to know my first favorite Disney princess, you're gonna have to wait for another video I'm working on. Yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna set this one next to my Han Solo. You know the reason why I bought this set. Boom, Luke. Use the Force, Luke. Luke's got he's got Anakin's blue lightsaber. So this is most likely episode 4 Luke. He's got his Tatooine clothes on. Really cool. I mean, unfortunately the set was canceled before they could make a Return of the Jedi Luke with his green lightsaber. But, this one, iconic look when Luke first set out on his adventure. So, it'll go nicely with the other original trilogy characters, Han Solo, Chewbacca. And, they'll look good. They'll look good on my display, and they'll be even more fun in the game. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out parts 2 and 3 of this unboxing series if you like this one. And check my channel in the future for any other videos I might have done.